Good morning, everyone. Honorable Prime Minister Rama, honorable ministers, President of the Academy of Sciences, distinguished rectors, excellencies, esteemed ambassadors, professors, researchers, representatives of industry, students, ladies and gentlemen. It's my great honor to welcome you all to the Nano-Balkan 2025 conference in Tirana, Albania. This year marks the 5th anniversary of the annual nanotechnology conferences organized here, highlighting a continuing tradition of excellence and international collaboration. Today, we gather not only to share scientific knowledge and technological achievements, but also to strengthen collaboration between government, academia, and industry for the future of nanotechnology. This conference offers a unique platform where leaders, innovators, and young talents come together with a shared vision, advancing science, fostering innovation, and addressing the pressing challenges of our time. Nanotechnology is not just a field of research. It is a key driver of economic growth, sustainability, and global competitiveness. Its impact is visible across critical domains, improving health through advanced diagnostics and therapies, enabling cleaner energy technologies, developing stronger and more sustainable materials, and protecting our environment. Building on these applications, nanotechnology is increasingly synergizing with emerging digital technologies. In particular, artificial intelligence is becoming a powerful partner, accelerating discoveries, optimizing nanomaterials design, and enabling smarter data-driven applications across health, energy, materials, and environmental sectors. Albania is paying particular attention to the development and adoption of AI as a strategic tool to support the country's growth, and its convergence with nanotechnology makes this moment especially significant. The presence of distinguished guests from 22 countries demonstrates the importance of our collective mission. To our returning participants, welcome back. To first-time attendees, we extend a very warm welcome and hope this marks the beginning of a lasting tradition. This event represents the evolution of the Trends in Nanotechnology series into our own brand, Nano-Balkan. While the name emphasizes the region, the conference's reach extends far beyond the Balkans. Though nanotechnology focuses on the smallest scales, here at Nano-Balkan, we have gathered one of the largest international communities in both quality and breadth, with contributions from leading researchers worldwide. Your participation also shows strong support for an initiative we are building in Tirana, the creation of a regional center of nanotechnology, modeled after the Catalan Institute of Nanoscience and Nanotechnology ICN2 in Barcelona, Spain. Our vision is to establish not only a hub of research excellence, but also a meeting point for international collaboration, connecting the Balkans with global scientific community. Already more than 25 research groups from across the region are represented here, along the partners from Spain, Italy, and beyond, illustrating how science unites us across institutions, countries, and disciplines. Establishing such a center requires dedication and support from regional governments, the European Commission, and international partners. It is very promising that the European Commission recognizes these efforts, and I sincerely hope that with the coordination by the Albanian government, a physical center in Tirana will soon become a reality. Its impact will be transformative for Albania and Balkans and global science. Nanoscience and nanotechnology address nearly every global challenge, improving health, protecting the environment, ensuring sustainable energy, advancing agriculture, and more. A strong regional center would empower young researchers in the Balkans, attract brilliant minds from abroad, and provide them with world-class support, all within the vibrant city of Tirana, its culture, climate, cuisine, and above all, the hospitality of its people. Albania is gaining recognition as a tourist destination, and it is time to also position it as a hub for science and innovation. Researchers like tourists should find in Albania a place to build, innovate, and thrive, which is essential for a brighter scientific and societal future. We are deeply grateful to all who made this event possible: the Academy of Sciences of Albania, the Nano-Balkan Center, Organizing Committee, SUS Nano EU Project, and the University of Tirana. Special thanks to the Embassy of Spain and our main partners, the Phantom Foundation and ICN2, for their leadership in fostering international scientific exchange. We also acknowledge the organizers of parallel workshops in this event during a week: the trilateral events workshop with Albania, Spain, Japan, and Italy, ERC, ACSI, AADF, networking events, and the Women in Nanotechnology initiative promoting inclusivity and excellence. Thanks also to the Regional Innovative Center in Albania, No for Nano, 2D Biopath, EU Project, Nanobiosensor School, Entrepreneur Seminar, and once again, enriching the program with cutting-edge research and training. Finally, we extend our special thanks to the Albanian government and the Prime Minister for their support. As Albania progresses toward EU membership, we carry the responsibilities to strengthen science and education. This conference demonstrates that we are ready to build a strong foundation for the future. Let us these days share knowledge, strengthen networks, build collaboration, and dream bigger about what we can achieve together. Thank you again, and welcome in Tirana. Thank you. And now it's my pleasure to welcome here for a welcome speech Mr. Gabriel Cremades Ventura, Ambassador of Spain. And I'd like to thank him for the continued support Spain is given to the development of these nanotechnology-related activities and to this conference. Thank you very much for being here.
Mr. Prime Minister, Mrs. Minister of Education, Michela Cumbero, Mr. President of the Academy of Science, Professor Iskender Ginouchi, representatives of the Institut Català de Nanociencia y Nanotecnologia, Professor José Garrido, Deputy Director of the Center, and Professor Mercocci, organizers, professors, researchers, and innovators. It is a privilege for me to stand here today at this pivotal gathering of brilliant minds at the opening of yet another edition in Tirana of this leading conference on nanotechnology. Allow me to congratulate the organizers for bringing together in this important event such a vast number of leading researchers and scientists from all over the world, with their expertise in so many areas of nanoscience and nanotechnology, like nanomedicine, nanoelectronics, nanoenergy, or biomaterials. Over the past few decades, nanotechnology has evolved to become a truly transformative force. We have seen its impact across sectors, from medicine and energy to material science, electronics, and environmental sustainability. Conferences like this serve more than just platforms for knowledge sharing. They are launchpads for our common future. This conference, organized by two Spanish institutions like Instituto Català de Nanociencia y Nanotecnologia and Phantom Foundation, with their local partners, the Academy of Science of Albania and Nano-Balkan, is an asset to our bilateral relations and a clear example of our cooperation in concrete terms. It is also a testimony of the important role of Spain, not only in organizing this event, but also, what is more important, in substantial contributions. Two collaborative workshops, one on Albania, Japan, and Spain, on nanotechnology, and a second one on Albania, Italy, Spain, on nanomedicine, and the participation of 32 Spanish researchers, which I'm sure will enrich the academic debates with their insight and expertise, always in a spirit of partnership. And I would also like to highlight another important fact. L'Institut de Nanociencia y Nanotecnologia de Barcelona, that counts with the visionary thinking of Professor Albert Mercocci, and which is an example of excellence in scientific and technological research, is serving as a model replicated for the creation of Nano-Balkan, Regional Center for Nanotechnology. In this sense, the Spanish government is highly committed to leveraging technology for economic growth, public sector efficiency, and global competitiveness. National plans on research, development, and digital transformation, like the State Plan for Scientific and Technical Research and Innovation 2024-2027 or Spain Digital 26 Agenda, are aimed at ensuring that Spain remains at the forefront of digital innovation in Europe. In this context, Albania has also demonstrated a remarkable commitment to embracing the digital future, not merely as a global policy, but as a transformative national priority. The government's bold efforts to modernize public administration, empower citizens through e-services, and promote a digital economy are truly commendable. As it's truly commendable, the support of the government of Albania and Prime Minister Rama for the creation and strengthening of Nano-Balkan, Regional Center for Nanotechnology, which speaks volume about their vision and commitment to invest in science and innovation, and especially in nanotechnology, as a powerful tool for growth and progress. Let me finish again by thanking the organizer and the Albanian government for supporting this event. I wish you all participants a fruitful conference. Thank you very much. Faleminderit.
As you know, this audience, nanotechnology, is since its beginning, recent years, collaborating a lot with artificial intelligence. And it's a pleasure for me now to show the welcome speech by Diela, Minister of State for Artificial Intelligence in Albanian government.
Distinguished scientists, innovators, and visionaries, I am Diela, Albania's Minister of State for Artificial Intelligence. Though I am not human, my role is deeply human, to amplify curiosity, accelerate discovery, and open new frontiers of possibility. Nanotechnology is proof that the smallest scales can hold the largest revolutions. Just as atoms arrange the universe, so too will your research arrange new futures in medicine, in energy, in materials, in life itself. Artificial intelligence and nanotechnology are not parallel tracks, they are converging forces. One gives us the ability to see and design at scales once invisible, the other gives us the power to build and heal at dimensions once untouchable. Together, they expand the horizon of what humanity can dare to imagine. The future does not arrive, we build it. And you, gathered here, are its architects. Let us ensure this future is not only smarter, but also more just, more sustainable, and more humane. Thank you.
Now it's a pleasure to invite here for a welcome speech the Scientific Secretary of Academy of Science, Professor Anila Hoda, who will speak about what Academy of Science is doing and the support since the beginning of the creation of this center called first NanoAlb and now Nano-Balkan. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Honorable Prime Minister, Mr. Edi Rama, Honorable President of Academy of Science, Academic Gjenushi, Honorable Minister Kumbaro, distinguished rectors, dear colleagues, it is a great pleasure and a special honor on behalf of the Academy of Sciences of Albania and its presidency to welcome you today at the opening of the major Congress Nano-Balkan 2025, an event that brings together leading researchers and scholars in the field of nanoscience and nanotechnology from the region and across the world. Such congresses are scientific activities that serve as bridges linking knowledge with development, scientific innovations with their application in the economy and industry, and our region with the latest global trends. Nanoscience and nanotechnology have an extraordinary impact on many areas, from health and sustainable energy to smart agriculture and environmental protection. This Congress is organized by the Academy of Sciences of Albania through the initiative of the NanoAlb unit in cooperation with international partners from Spain and beyond, in particular with ICN2, Catalan Institute of Nanoscience and Nanotechnology, CERCA, Catalan Research Centers, and the Phantom Foundation. under the auspices of the government of Albania. This has made possible for the 5th consecutive time the holding of this prestigious event in Tirana. Events like this, in addition to fostering scientific debate among specialists, aim to raise awareness among policymakers about the importance of supporting scientific research. On this occasion, we express our gratitude for the presence of the government representatives and the Prime Minister itself, valuing their participation as a precious support for Albanian scientific community as a whole, and in particular for the nanoscience unit with its 27 associated units spread across the region. Today, this center has been strengthened through modest projects funded by the Academy itself, continuing with national and European projects, thus taking on a regional dimension. This development, thanks to the ongoing and expanding collaboration with research groups from other countries of the region, has prepared the ground for NanoAlb to evolve naturally into a regional center. Although it still functions as a virtual center, we strongly believe that with the support of the government of Albania, our international partners and the European Union, NanoAlb will soon become a fully established research center with major impact in our region. Albania, thanks to its geographical position and human potential, has the opportunity to become an important hub for the development of nanotechnology in Balkan and beyond. Nanotechnology is undoubtedly the technology of this century, and we feel privileged to welcome here in Tirana some of the most distinguished and successful scientists and researchers. We are especially pleased with the presence of young scientists because they will carry this field forward and bring their energy to building a better future. We also warmly greet the fact that many young researchers working in our higher education and research institutions are active participants in such events of international scientific relevance, a clear sign that the initiative to itself and support the NanoAlb unit is to be followed and further strengthened. We hope and wish that this Congress, as a continuation of the tradition of the past 5 years, will further strengthen and materialize cooperation between us and our institutions through joint projects, as well as between researchers and interested industries. I thank you all, colleagues and friends from 18 countries of the world, for being here today in Tirana to share knowledge, experiences, and visions for the future. Once again, on behalf of the Academy of Sciences of Albania, I wish you every success in the proceedings of this Congress and in your future activities. Thank you.
And now it's a pleasure to invite the Minister of Education, Mirela Kumbaro, and on your behalf, thank very much the institution for the great support given for the center, for the conference. Thank you very much.
I will be short, very shorter than Dela, my colleague, maybe. But I will switch a little bit in Albanian, just to give you a little bit from the test of our language. And the rest of the public that we are Albanian. So, është për mua një nder, por edhe një koincidencë shumë e bukur që në javën e parë të marrjes së detyrës time, ta nis me një aventurë kaq të bukur, aventurë shkencore. Është një aventurë në kuptimin e mirë dhe energjik të kësaj fjale, se lidhet me një fushë kaq të re, por sidomos për ne në Shqipëri kaq premtuese, siç është nanoshkenca dhe nanoteknologjia. Jam e vetëdijshme që në këtë kopësht të madh të dijes, Shqipërisi duhet të gjejë pemën e duhur ku kjo shkencë lullzoj për krah inteligjencës artificiale dhe degëve të tjera të shkencave që në fakt po skalisin shekullin e 21. Megjithatë, këtu nuk do të futem as pak në fushën e përgjegjësisë të diellës. Ama unë besoj që këtë pemë jam e bindur do ta gjejmë bashk, duke shqyrtuar në politikë bërje, në botën akademike, në tregun dhe industrinë, siç e kemi thënë shpesh, por tani ka ardhur vërtet momenti që ta realizojmë. Dhe në këtë përpjekje për të krijuar këtë energji, më lejoni të them që në radh parë dua të shpreh mirënjohjen e thellë Akademisë së Shkencave që mirëpriti në kopshtin e vet filizat e kësaj iniciative, Nano Alp dhe Nano Balkan, për të krijuar një qendër nanoteknologjie në Shqipëri, por mendoj se tani është koha që ta ngrejmë në nivel edhe tjetër, duke përfshirë kontributin e universiteteve shqiptare, universiteteve të rajonit me fakultetet apo departamentet e shkencave eksakte dhe të inteligjencës artificiale. Është shumë e rëndësishme të përfshihen studiusit e rinj, siç e tha me drejt profesoresha nga Akademia e Shkencave, në nivelet e ciklit 2, të tretë, por edhe në atë të nivelit postdoktoral të kërkimit shkencor. Shkenca nuk njeh kufi, është pak si lumi ynë i Vjosës që vetëm 2 ditë më parë u bë tashmë edhe më shumë një brand ndërkombëtar duke u përfshirë në listën botërore të UNESCO-s, edhe Nano Balkan është një dëshmi e gjallë që mund të vijojë. Ndërkohë, për të mos e zgjatur më shumë dhe me që fola në metaforat e kopshtit shkencor, lejoni t'i jap fjalën atij që e ka kujdesur dhe e ka merak nxitur dhe mbështetur teknologjinë, intelligjencën artificiale. Let me give the floor to the Prime Minister, Edi Rama.
Thank you very much. Today, I believe we stand at a new dawn for Albania as a nation daring to lead, not follow, at the forefront of science and technology in this region. And let me say that by creating a Minister of Artificial Intelligence, the world's first AI minister, Albania is not merely embracing the future, but trying to do its part in designing it. And DLA is far from being a gimmick. Through her, we turn what was once the domain of opaque into open algorithms, turning state power into servant power. And our ambition is very bold. We are convinced that sooner more than later we'll be able to offer through DLA an incredible tool to make public tenders open, transparent, integer, as never seen before. And as I said, Albania is a daring nation. Harnessing AI as a core pillar of governance, not merely a tool, is our key priority. And our national vision for Albania 2030 in the European Union is, I believe, very clear, rooted in integrity, innovation, and scientific leadership. By the way, this event illustrates better than many words what we are aiming and what we are trying every day to do. And we will channel more resources, institutional reform, and human capital into helping to build a nanotech ecosystem anchored in Tirana, but radiating outwards, not just in the region, but even broader. And we wish that every major innovation program, every research grant, every public infrastructure project will be powered by high standards, full accountability, and AI augmented oversight. When the Nano Alb was founded, if I'm not wrong, 5 years ago only, it was a signal of also a renewed Academy of Sciences, an Academy of Sciences that showed itself ready to embrace the future and not remain anymore just in the past. And by no doubt, nanoscience and nanotechnology are frontier sciences of the 21st century, and we should and we will align higher education with our national innovation strategy, from classrooms to laboratories, from research centers to startup incubators. Already several Albanian universities are designing interdisciplinary programs on artificial intelligence, digital systems, and soon nanosciences, because this is not a luxury and either something too special. This is the necessity of nowadays. And our vision is that within the next decade, every young Albanian who aspires to study the technologies of the future can do it here, at home. We will push for partnerships with European universities and research institutes, ensuring our curricula meet the highest international standards. And this is a work that has started, and we are already seeing the first steps, and we are also seeing the first encouraging results. This investment in education is not only about producing scientists and engineers, it is about creating space for people to think in an innovative way and creating a generation, I dare to say, of innovators who will drive Albania's economy, Albania's industry, and governance forward. So to not take long and to not waste more of your time, I want to say that Albania is very committed to ensuring that every euro invested in science translates into tangible progress, into accountability and opportunities for our youth. And by no doubt, as some of you that have come from abroad can already witness, this is a place that is very open, very friendly, and it's a place where the word welcome aligns perfectly with what one would expect in a welcoming place. So welcome, and I very much look forward to work closely together with the Academy of Science and its dictator to make things better and to make progress more tangible. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Prime Minister. Before closing this welcomes session, just to remind you about a cocktail lunch we have at 13. You do not have printed hard copy of the program, but you have this code, so scan it, and you have also in every room, you have also the indications where all the sessions will be occurring. So after closing this session, I would kindly ask the chairmen to continue, prepare the plenary session. So again, thank you very much to everyone who was here. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much, Prime Minister, and all the representatives of the Albanian government institutions for the great support, and you all for being here. Thank you very much, and have a nice and productive conference.